Okay, what's up guys? So I'm going to show you my meal 1. This is my French toast recipe. I am in a reverse bulk right now. Reverse diet, so I'm lean bulking. My weight's kind of maintaining around 155, 157 right now. It's actually dipping a little bit. So I'm going to show you 6 meals on my rest day, what I eat. So first, I just have some mushrooms. I don't really weigh it out. It's very low calorie. It's not like I eat it every meal. I usually just typically have it in my egg whites. So I don't feel like it's necessary to weigh it. If I was in prep, I would definitely weigh it, but I'm not, so I'm not gonna weigh it out. This is what I mean by balance. Like, with stuff like this, guys, it's really like overdoing it. If you're not prepping it, you're just gonna drive yourself insane. So just like have a couple pieces of mushroom. I promise you're not gonna get fat. Like, it's like ridiculous when I see people weigh stuff like this if you're not prepping. If you are prepping though, weigh it, definitely. So then, there's 3 pans here. This is for my girlfriend. She's making herself a BLT, so we'll be working here. I always use a non-stick spray, so we're gonna just put some non-stick spray here. Again, I don't really think about it. They say that there's like a couple calories in it. That isn't really affecting me yet. It's just so it doesn't get on the bottom. So that. We're gonna make the eggs first, and then let it sit in the back and warm up, and make the French toast, because the French toast takes like 2 seconds to make, and you don't want it burnt. So next, we have egg whites. I think the egg whites I do weigh out because it is my protein source, so we want that to be accurate. For the egg whites, I'm on 160 grams of egg whites right now. Now that being said, this is really personal, so like, you gotta make sure you hit the macros and the protein you need for the day. This is what I need for the day, so this is a general guideline for you guys. So don't do exactly what I do if you need more or less. 160 grams. Whites, I pretty much use black pepper, basil, granulated California garlic from Costco. Costco is my shit. This is the bread I use for my French toast. The 647 bread. If you look at the calories, it's 40 calories per piece, and it's 0.5 grams of fat, 13 grams of carbs, 7 grams of fiber, and 2 grams of protein. Be careful, this is very high in fiber. If fiber doesn't sit that well in you in too high quantities, oh shit. Don't overdo it. So I do 4 pieces in the morning. So do some black pepper. So black pepper, guys, a lot of people don't know this, but it's actually great for amino absorption and supplement absorption. So that's why you'll see a lot of supplements add black pepper extract into their supplements. That's something a lot of people don't know. I add black pepper to almost all my meals just for that fact alone, just because it has great absorption properties. And garlic is also just really good for your like heart. So everything I do has a purpose. I just, it's also tasty on top of it, which just makes it great. I don't weigh it out. Again, it's just dry ingredients, not something I weigh. The garlic I would actually weigh out in prep because I'm very what's the word?
Extra.
I'm very extra in prep. No, I'm just very detail oriented. I like to make sure all my factors
meticulous.
Yeah, very meticulous. That's a good word. Okay, so then I put this over it because I'm in my off season. I add a little bit of this Dia cheddar style shreds. It's dairy free, has no dairy in it. 80 calories per 30 grams. I literally add like 5. Hey.
The window's not open.
Ooh,
oh, Ollie boy.
Okay, he was holding exactly. Okay, so I really add like 5 grams, so it's like 10 calories max. I don't even weigh it out. Okay guys, so for French toast, it's about half a cup of unsweetened almond milk, about 90 grams. I weighed it out just to see how much. I usually don't weigh it out, but just for reference, I want to let you guys know about how much I use. That's like 5 calories. I don't even weigh it out. 1 whole egg. I do make sure I only use 1 whole egg. Just crack it in like that. The almond milk. Then a dash of pink Himalayan salt. Believe it or not, this will make it sweeter. Don't be afraid of salt, guys. Salt is your friend as a bodybuilder or someone just that works out. This, I usually do a tablespoon, but for the video, I will weigh it out, so I show you. It's this clear vanilla extract flavor without any color, and it's artificially flavored. Yeah, not the best for you, but it's 0 calories, so I use it. I don't like really shy away from artificial flavoring that much, honestly. It doesn't bother me in smaller quantities. So it's about like 9 grams. So mix it up. It's gonna look like a lot of cinnamon at first, but just keep mixing. Eventually, it won't be that much. Just kind of gets on the sides. Thank you for doing this. Are you starving? Coffee. Can't forget about coffee. Water. Use my Hofstra University. So on my rest days, I do a bigger cup of coffee, but if it's my training days, I'll do a smaller one just because I'm aware I'm gonna take pre-workout, so I don't want to overdo doing the coffee. Okay, so I do 4 pieces on my rest days. On my training days, if I decide to do the French toast, I'll do 5. Again, it's pretty high fiber, so what I'll typically do is fiber's 2 calories per gram instead of 4. So I'll split it in half and then deduct from the total carbs, and that's pretty much the amount of carbs you get in that meal. So I get 4 pieces. It's 28 grams. It's 28 grams per serving, right, per piece. So 28 times 4, I don't know about that. 112, 113. So usually, again, I don't really weigh it because it's so accurate, but it's 1 gram extra, that's fine with me. Take the lid off. I'm usually a little bit less sporadic, but I guess because I'm on camera right now, I'm a little all over the place. I don't use any butter or anything, I just use stick spray again. When I make my girlfriend the French toast, I do use ghee butter for taste, but not for myself. 1 piece. Ooh, this is hot. And this really does not need much time, so definitely watch it. Don't walk away. And I usually typically will use a pan big enough to just put all 4 pieces in at the same time, so I can do something at the end. Because there's usually batter left, but because my egg is in there, ooh, fuck. Because my egg is in there, I do this. And usually it'll like absorb it pretty well. And now quickly while that's doing that, I'll take a handful of baby spinach. I don't really weigh it out. It usually comes around 30 grams. Again, so low calorie, doesn't really matter. Just in a side salad. And I use Walden Farms honey mustard, 0 calories. But again, make sure you watch the French toast because it burns really fast actually. Really depends how you like it cooked. I like mine a little more cooked than less. Yeah, whatever. See, I kind of like it like that. It's not overly cooked, but pretty cooked. Like that's kind of like how I would do it, yeah. Okay, give that another minute. In the meantime, take my omelet that's been warming up in the back. This is what it looks like. I don't really fold it. If you like to fold it, fold it. But to for more space, I just don't fold it. And then I pretty much put the French toast on a plate, some of this honey mustard on the eggs, and on the eggs with some sugar-free ketchup, and call it a day. And this is my meal 1. Here are the macros. Try it out for yourself, it's really good. And then I'll put a little bit of like not sugar but powder on the French toast. It's like 2 grams, not gonna make a difference. And then I'll also use this sugar-free walnut syrup, which is really tasty. And that's it, that's my breakfast. Oh, one other thing, my daily greens, not sponsored, but this is what I use right now. It's chocolate flavored, and some water, and call it a day. Alright, till the next meal. Okay guys, so we make the next 2 meals here. I just put everything out so you can see it. So we have chicken breast, coconut oil, and some potato, and I added some baby spinach to my meals for some volume. So I'm going to cook both of them together because I'm going to be going out and I'm going to have them on me. So I'm going to show you how I cook it. Really fast, really simple, and effective. Okay, so the potatoes are in. Now for seasoning, I like it a little spicy, so I use some paprika, again my black pepper, and then some garlic, and air fry that for about 20 minutes or so. And then when that's about like 10 minutes out, we're going to take a pan and cook the chicken and saute it. And then I always add my fat source at the end of the meal. I don't cook with my fat source. Add it when everything's cooked. I'm going to put it into 2 little meal prep containers, and then you have 2 meals. Add some lettuce for volume, and delicious. Okay, so potatoes are done. So now we're going to quickly cook the chicken. This is 240 grams. I get 120 grams per meal, 2 meals, and I weigh it raw. So 240 grams, and cook it together. Once it's cooked, I'm going to weigh it out and then divide that number by 2. Same thing with the potatoes. Put the lettuce already in my little prep platters. And then for my chicken, I use this garlic and herb seasoning and black pepper. So let's do this. Again, for this, I just use now stick spray. This is canola oil. I usually try not to get canola oil, but that's what Costco has, so that's what we're using. Now put the lid on. You've done like 8 minutes. Now, while that is cooking, I do want to show you guys what I do 3 times a day right now for digestion, and it's been helping a lot. If anyone that follows me on Instagram knows, I do have some digestive issues. So we're doing glutamine. We do 10 grams a day, and then I'll add 15 milliliters of apple cider vinegar, dilute a bit of water. I also have my clients do that, and it's been helping my skin and digestion a lot. Highly recommend with breakfast, meal 3 or 4, and then meal 6. Also, another pro tip, cut your chicken thin sliced, like really thin pieces, because it'll cook faster and also last longer. So take the potatoes. So you want to cook them, weigh them raw, but then once you actually cook them, all you have to do is put it in a pan, like a sheet, weigh it out, and then divide that by 2. Same thing with the chicken. Put it all in one thing on a scale. Zero it out. Put it in one thing, and then just divide by 2. And that's how you can cook in bulk. I will usually do this in even bigger quantities. We're talking like 6 to 8 meals. Once I'm in college, so 184. Divide that by 2. Split it in 2 meals, and there you go. Okay, guys. So here we go. We have the chicken, some lettuce, the potatoes, sugar-free ketchup. 0 calorie honey mustard, and this is my meal 2 and 3. This is the macros for the meal. I'm gonna enjoy pretty much my first 4 meals with the same macros, and then it changes up. Okay guys, meal number 3. She wanted to record it for me, but I was like, it's good. So meal number 3, same as 2, potato, chicken, coconut oil. We're at the mall. Eat now, walk around, probably stop by my car, put this in the car so I don't have to lug this around with me, and that's it. I'm eating now. People staring. Okay, what's up guys? So I'm home, it's 7:50, having my 4th meal, a little late, but it's okay. Have 2 more meals after this. So we have my egg whites, baby spinach, and we have my oats going in the microwave. This is my last carb meal. I like to do oatmeal because it's it'll like digest slow, you know what I mean? So eat this, here are the macros on this, and then I have 2 meals left, no carbs in them, just protein and fats. And also, again, sugar-free ketchup, Walden Farms sugar-free dressing, I keep saying that, honey mustard, and then 2 grams of salt, and I added a tiny bit of dairy-free cheese, like 5 grams. I'm gonna eat because I'm starving. Okay, part 2 of the meal is my bowl of oatmeal. Now, pro tip to make it more volume, like if you want more volume in your meal, add some xanthan gum to the oatmeal and make it in a bit more water, and add like 2 grams of xanthan gum and it'll thicken it up. Pro tip. And then I added 20 grams of this, pink sea salt, and some ground cinnamon and vanilla stevia. Probably my favorite thing to eat. 2 more meals to go. It's 8 o'clock, so it means my last meal will be 12 o'clock, which means I'll probably go to sleep and wake up for it. But yeah, this is the lifestyle. I love it. Till next meal. 9:06 right now. Finished answering clients. If you guys are interested in coaching, I am still taking clients right now. Email me at alextilincacoaching.com. We will set you up. I do nutrition, training, or both, or one-time plans, but I do recommend the full coaching program because if I have pretty much control of everything, for example, your diet, it really depends on your training, the intensity of it, etc. So everything's kind of interconnected, so I always recommend full coaching. Full coaching, you do have access to my personal phone number and cell phone, 24/7 access. If I don't answer you, it's because I'm asleep. So, yeah. So it's something I definitely recommend to my clients. I like to keep it very personal with my clients. That's why I give them my phone number because I'm definitely going to answer faster on my phone than on email because I'm not always on my laptop. So if you're interested, again, Alex Tilinca Coaching, still taking clients on right now, and if I definitely feel like I have a very unique perspective in the sport. I know a lot about hormones due to my background. I know a lot about diet and nutrition, and because my metabolism is kind of weird because when I diet, it almost turns into more of a female, like the pattern of a female. Meanwhile, when I bulk, my metabolism is just disgusting. It's through the roof. So I definitely feel like I have a good grasp on the hormonal / diet aspect of both genders pretty well and how to address it. So if you're interested, again, email me. Just want to do this small little plug in my YouTube video. Okay guys, meal before bed. We're gonna wake up for my last meal in the middle of the night, but we have pink Him salt, ground cinnamon, 1 gram of xanthan gum, couple drops of the stevia, 16 grams of almond butter. Make a big shake, scoop of protein powder there, 32 grams, ice, water, and yeah, it looks a little strange, but we're gonna blend it up. Let's make a big shake. Have this as like my treat for the day. And they're gonna wake up at like 12 in the morning and have my last meal of the day. Usually I don't have to wake up that late, but a little behind on meals, and I'm gonna show you that. As you can see, massive shake. It tastes delicious. Here is the macros for this. Gonna eat this, have my last meal. After I eat this, I'm gonna make my supplements for tomorrow, prep myself up. I'm also gonna do another 10 grams of glutamine with apple cider vinegar with this meal. Call it a night. Wake up quick to eat, and then yeah. So you see, it's like almost like a frosty. If you add a little bit more ice, it'll be like a protein ice cream, but I kind of like to drink it nowadays, and it's delicious. Okay guys, so it's 12:38 at night. It's 12:38 at night. I'm having my last meal. I'll show you right now. Very lean steak. And this is the macros for it. I'm being quiet because everyone's asleep in the house. And yeah, that was my full day of eating. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like. Subscribe, there will be more. It's a full day of eating on my rest day, just to give you an idea of what I eat and why. And yeah, alright, I'm gonna eat this and go back to sleep. Tomorrow's leg day, big day.